Hey foodie friends, let's make my super flaky pie dough. If you've ever wondered why some pie crusts bake up light and flaky while others turn out tough, it all comes down to keeping everything as cold as possible. I even pop my flour into the freezer before I get started. Then I whisk in the sugar and salt so they're evenly distributed before adding the butter. Speaking of the butter, I always freeze it first and then grate it. It might seem like extra work, but it creates tiny pieces that are easy to mix throughout the flour without warming them up. Those little bits of butter are what create beautiful flaky layers as the pie bakes. Once every piece is coated in flour, it's time for the liquid. I stir a little white vinegar into my ice water. The vinegar helps slow gluten development, which means a more tender crust. And don't worry, you won't taste it. I add the liquid a little at a time, gently mixing with my hand after each addition. This is one of those recipes where you have to trust the dough more than the measurements. Depending on the humidity, you might not need all of the water, or you may just need a splash more. Stop as soon as the dough holds together when you squeeze it. Overworking is the fastest way to lose those flaky layers. Once the dough comes together, I divide it into 2 equal portions and shape each into a flat disc. They'll roll out so much more easily this way after they've had time to chill. One goes into the refrigerator for at least an hour before using, and the other heads to the freezer, so I've always got homemade pie dough ready whenever the craving hits. Making pie dough from scratch is easier than most people think, and once you taste the difference, it's hard to go back to store-bought.